All right. Welcome to our team call. It is, what is it? January 26th. That's what it is. Yep. And we're excited. We have so many fun things coming up. So tomorrow we are having a coach sneak peek. The group is in our team page, and if you're not there's a bunch of us presenting, which is so fun. I think that we can all say that whenever we have these events, it's so cool because it like re-inspires us and reminds us why we do these things every single day, and just really connects us to one another, because we all have different stories about what brought us here and how it's touched our lives. So if you're not one of the people presenting, we are going to have more, certainly, especially because of Team Cup in February. So there'll be more of an opportunity to present. And believe me, you're never going to ever think that you're ready to do this. You just have to jump in and start. Hi, Melissa. And if you're not presenting with us, then please come into the group. If you see us go live, cheer us on, engage with us. We love that. Invite people as well. I had put up a challenge for the last couple of days. The first part of the challenge was, just saying how this coaching opportunity has impacted your life. And there's so many different ways, right? Accountability, community, health and fitness, travel, financial, confidence. There's so many different things that that this has brought into our lives. And so this challenge was, number one, to vote on how it's impacted your life. Number two, to post about it, which I know can be super scary. Coaching about posting about, what is wrong with me? What? Yeah, okay. Posting about the coaching opportunity can be scary, but I think that makes the most impact on people that are watching you, because it's not just working out every day. It's these people that we're surrounding ourselves with. It's the accountability. Like, Zoom has been off the charts, and it pumps me up so much for my workouts. Yesterday was Monday, and I think there was like 9 people on when I was working out, and I worked out so much harder than I usually do because there was 9 faces there. It's so exciting. So voting on what it was, posting about it, and then inviting all those people. So every single person that likes or comments on your posts, those are people to talk to. Those are the people who are not only seeing what you're posting, but are great people to invite or just talk to about, thanking them for their support and in seeing if they have any interest in joining you. Another thing I wanted to add too is, your stories are so important right now. Obviously, reels are important, right, Laura? But stories are really important. For your own accountability. So I use stories as my accountability. I use them to practice talking about things. I use them to show my food. I use them to show my daily coaching behaviors, my workouts, all of that. That's my accountability. So I know that I'm showing how to be a coach every single day, not just for you guys, but for people who are following me. I want to show how I'm consistent. That's my personal accountability. It's also my store. So if you're not posting to your stories, your store is closed. And the most important thing that you can do as a coach is have your store open. I heard this great example the other day. If you're like one of those people who's obsessed with Starbucks, and I don't personally drink coffee or Starbucks, but let's say I have had those peppermint mocha things that are so good. So let's say you like the Venti peppermint mocha. I refuse to say Venti, by the way. I always say large, but Venti peppermint mocha. But you drive to Starbucks and sometimes it's closed in the morning, or maybe 3 out of 4 days it's closed, 3 out of 5 days rather. You're not going to keep going there because that's freaking annoying. You want to go to the Starbucks that is open every single day so you can rely on getting what you want. You have to look at your storefront as your stories, and people need to, it takes a while for people to develop a trust in someone, and you have to continue to show up for that. So not only is it great for your own personal accountability, it also means your store is open. And number three, those people who are in your store, you are welcome and 100% willing and able to invite them. Those are great people to invite because they are in your store. So those are the, I mean, I don't do it as much as I should, but like maybe once a week, I go through every single person that's watched my story and I send them an invite. I send them an invite, even if I've sent them an invite the week before, because they're in my store. Sometimes they're in my store every day. So make sure you're doing that. So if you haven't done that challenge, that's a great challenge. Invite people to the Coach Sneak Peek tomorrow, even if you're not presenting, the information's there and you're still part of this. So come in there, encourage us, and fill it up. What else? So we got Team Cup coming up. That's starting on February 1st. If you're not in a team and you want to be, let us know. We still have a few days. They have to be finalized by January 31st. There are so many benefits to being in Team Cup. In getting involved in the community, I think is really huge. My first Team Cup, I remember, I think it was me, Heather, Mike, Megan, Nance. Anyways, the whole point is that it connected me in a way that I had never been connected with people before. And it got me to just know people. And, you know, instead of me feeling, and I always talk about this, I feel like, but I ran this business alone for so long because I was like, how cool is this to run my own coaching business on my own terms? And what I missed in that was how important the community is, how beneficial it can be, even if I'm doing it on my own terms, if I'm doing it my way, to have people in this, to talk about things, to bounce ideas off of, to problem solve, to come up with different ways of helping people and creating groups. And if you're missing out on that piece, you're missing out on a huge piece of coaching. And Team Cup is a great way to meet people and figure out what the hell you're doing, because nobody knows what we're doing. It's all just sort of trial and error. And, you know, how are we going to best that's what it is. Laura and I constantly, when we meet to talk about things, it's how can we help people? How can we get people the best results? How can we create the most engagement? How can we, you know, get more conversations going in our challenge group so that people are more involved, people want to come there, they have fun, they get what they need to get done, and they can better handle the rest of their day. That's what this is about. So I think that when you think about Team Cup and, you know, do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? You absolutely want to do it, because it's only going to benefit you, and it's only going to benefit the people around you, because you're going to be leveling up. And whatever pressure you put on yourself is your own, it's your own goals, right? And that's sort of what I wanted to talk about tonight, is goal setting, and the importance of setting goals. Not just setting goals, but setting big goals, because you may never hit the goal that you set, but you're going to grow into the person that does. So when we talk about Team Cup, you want to come up with a goal for yourself, and that goal can be hitting Success Club. That goal can be putting up your first post and inviting 10 people. It can be just saying yes to Team Cup and engaging and meeting people on your team. It can be reading personal development every day. So also what I wanted to talk about, and this is going to lead into this, is a lot of people have said to me, what does it mean to be on Team Cup? And the best way I can describe that is you're doing the coaching behaviors. And what does a coach do? A coach commits to a program, a workout program from start to finish. So if you don't have a program that you're doing, pick a program, any program. That's what a coach does, right? We show up for ourselves fitness wise. We do a nutrition program from start to finish. We show up for that, right? We do personal development every single day. Now, this is the piece that I think a lot of people put on the back burner, and it's the one that can change your mindset the most. is reading personal development every single day. And I know the coaches who have been around for a long time know the meaning of this. So that could be your goal, reading personal development every day, because I guarantee you, if you do that, your mindset will change by the end of the month. And then inviting people along to join you. So this is a part of Team Cup too, because this is what coaching is. It's when you become a coach, you're leveling up your accountability, and just being a coach does that for sure. But 1,000% that happens when you have someone along with you that you've signed up. When you sign your first customer, your accountability is going to go from 0 to 1,000, because you have someone who you've asked to come to join you, who's trusted you, who's invested in you as their coach. So you have to show up for them. You just do. So when you become a coach, yes, sure, that's great. But then when you become a coach and you have someone along with you, whether that be a coach or a customer, that's where the magic happens. So that's also what coaches do. And number 4 is recognizing people for their accomplishments. And I was in a training today with Kevin Shaw talking about this, and this is an area that, and I know for me, if you look at my tracker, oftentimes I do leave recognition off. For a long time, it took me like a while to kind of understand how recognition worked, especially if you don't have a team yet. Like I would see Megan Ewaldson, right? She posts in Fit and Fierce every Thursday, the leaderboards, the Success Club leaderboards, the coaches that have rank advancements, they post those. What do you do if you're a baby coach and you don't really have a team yet? You don't really have many challengers yet, so not everyone's finishing a program. Like, how do you recognize? Recognizing can be anything. So if you guys see me, I shout out the Zoom members most days. That's an easy recognition for me, because not only does it fire me up when I open my computer and I see all your beautiful faces, but that's recognition. And that is encouraging people to join us, to hop onto Zoom, to come with us. And it's shouting out the people who, like Kristen has been beating me at 5 a.m. every single day to hop on Zoom. That's recognition. I shouted out Kaylin the other day. She's not even in our challenge group. You could recognize the librarian on your social media, and that could count as recognition. Laura's face. I don't know why you would recognize the librarian, but maybe she did something nice for you, that's recognition. It doesn't have to be Beachbody related. Give someone love in the world, that's recognition. Shouting them out wherever it is recognition. So it doesn't have to mean, and I think for a long time I took it like that, like you have to have a big team who's always rank advancing, who's always hitting Success Club every day, and that's all that it counts. It can be anything. And I love, like, when Laura makes the bingo boards that we have going on in our Control Freak group right now. Like, we have those types of things on there, like shouting out a group member, commenting on somebody's post. That's recognition. It's just giving someone, hey, good job. Thanks for showing up today. That's what recognition is all about. So that's a huge piece of coaching. And it's a huge piece. I know for me, recognition keeps me going, and it keeps me really tied into my goals. So what I wanted to talk about, well, I've talked about it, but what I wanted everybody to do is take a few minutes, and if you haven't already, figure out what your goal is for Team Cup. And I want you to go a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Remember that you don't necessarily have to hit this goal, but as I said, your goals are meant to be something that stretches you, and you may never hit that goal. Like I write in my book every single day, Success Club 30. I think I've hit that like 2 months out of my whole coaching life. Doesn't mean I'm ever going to stop trying. That's my goal. That's my goal. That's always going to be my goal. I write down my financial goal every single day. It's totally not where I am right now, but I'm still going to write it down, because one day I'm going to reach that goal. And then when I reach that, I'm going to push it to the next goal. So think about that right now. Let's take a few minutes and just figure out what you want from Team Cup, and then we can reconvene. need some music. That's a podcast. I almost put a podcast on. What a dork. Easy, 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 easy. Get out of here.
I just had to. Okay, you cannot fix this.
All right, get out, get out. Good night. Love you.
Come on, you gotta pause it.
All right, get out. I can't play this song because she comes to dance. Okay. All right, guys. So are you done? Are you still working? Anyone want to share what their goal is for Team Cup? Come on. Allison wants to.
Fine, I'll do it. Well, so I'm like super close to hitting Success Club. I just need one more person. I'm trying to get her in, but we'll see. So if I don't get her in before February, I want to hit Success Club, and then I want to actually be able to start inviting people, since I feel like now that I'm posting, people are coming to me, but I haven't had to invite people yet. So that's my goal, to invite 20 people in February.
Awesome. Love that. That's so exciting. Oh, did you see your name on the National Wake Up Call on Monday?
Mm-hmm.
I meant to screenshot it and I forgot. Did you, Laura?
Like you tagged me. I was like, what is this?
I knew it was coming, but I was like walking and I couldn't see. So anyone, they just started implementing this on the National Wake Up Call. Every time you get your first Success Club point, your name ticks on the bottom when he's doing recognition, which is really cool. So, because otherwise, remember they used to do highest Success Club numbers, but that it was like Ashley Malstead, 150 every single week. But so you don't get recognized on the National Wake Up Call until you're a diamond. So it's really cool. Like if you have a new coach like Allison and she, comes on and gets a Success Club point, they'll be on there. So, all right, anybody else?
I'll
You
go.
have to now that I did it.
All right, I'll go. I want to get Matt to diamond. So that means, I'm gonna have to hit Success Club for myself and add a lot of coaches and get 2 emeralds over there. So it's a lot of work, but I should say 2.
Do you have any potential emeralds?
Hold on, I'll say I'm going to push for 2-star because Lauren is going to push for diamond. And if she does that and we hit it at the same time, Well, Suzanne, one of my coaches that's under Matt, signed up for Team Cup, so there's a start.
Good.
And then my dad is a coach on the other side, so
Oh,
I could
perfect.
technically build him to Emerald if I wanted to.
Oh, that's exciting.
So that is my goal, and I always strive to hit Success Club 10. So it's gonna be a big February.
So how many coaches is that total that you need?
I think I have 4 on one side and 3 on the other already, but I think only 3 total are active. So I have the buildings of Diamond, just got to get them active. Yes.
I feel
Got
you.
this.
Right.
I feel you. If I could hit 10, that'd be great. I haven't gotten any yet. Just like, Success Club yet this month.
Still got time.
Yeah, at this point, I was like, I mean, I still want it. If I can get it this month, that'd be great. But I'm just like trying to build now for February. Yeah, it happened. So yeah, I would love to hit 10 for the month, and my 2 coaches are actually on a team with Laura's Suzanne. So I'm hoping that with the $10 off, they'll get some people signed up so that I can hit my diamond.
Hey.
So
So you have 2 people working?
I do.
Yay.
I do have 2. And they're both on Team Cup, so
And they're both on either side?
I think so. I have to double check that. I believe so from what we were looking at before.
That's awesome.
So diamond's the goal.
I'll go
Awesome.
quick. Am I yelling? Can you guys hear me? Or is this like way too loud?
I can hear you.
I know my voice is a little like jarring to some people. So I've had the goal of diamond forever, it feels like. And I still am really, my goal is to make diamond with the help of Team Cup. I've totally been slacking on personal development lately. So I really want to focus on that. I'm just struggling with like consistency. I need to like really just, I don't know what's wrong with me lately, but I feel like I like hit a groove and then I don't know what happened. And then I don't know. So I just want to really commit and work on my personal development, because I think when I was doing that, I was doing better with everything else. Like everything else was kind of falling into place because I was doing it. But yeah, diamond, personal development. And in order to be diamond, I really need to get some coaches. And I really have my heart set on one of my friends that just signed up, Kim Van Wormer. She's in the Total Control Freak group. She just joined. She like went all in with the 90 Control Freak challenge pack. I mean, she just went crazy. I think she just bought I don't know, Recover. I mean, she's just like all about it. And I'm like, okay, like please. So I want to talk to her about it, and I don't know, I just want to be more confident in all of this and get it done. That's it.
Totally can. It all starts with the tracker, right? Follow the tracker.
Oh,
Join
I
us in the
know.
morning. Join us
I
on Zoom in
know.
the morning again.
I know. I was doing that. I don't know. Yes, I know. You're right. Tough love. I know.
Tough love is love.
I know. I know it is. And I need that. I'm one of those people that really needs that.
I know, and I love that you accept it.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I know. I'm just, I need to hear it every now and again. So thank you for the wake up call sometimes.
No problem. Rachel, I see you.
See me, I'm a figment of your imagination. I got my chapter bound.
Oh, yay. Oh, my heart.
Yeah. Now I have to use
Love
it. Using it loose was not working for me because I just lose papers everywhere. Like,
That's how I am. Yeah, I can't have loose papers. It's like a crazy house.
they were mixed in with all my teaching papers, and then I'd find them in my grade book and my plan book, and it's a train wreck.
Yeah, that helps me a lot having it bound.
Yeah. So that's good. That's a start. My 2 control freak challengers are absolutely loving it. So I'm
Yay.
super psyched about that. And I really hope that one or both of them will come to the coach sneak peek tomorrow, especially Chris,
Good.
who beats both Melissa and I onto Zoom in the mornings now. And it just cracks me up because it used to be like I'd get on or Melissa was on, but now Kristen beats us on.
Yeah,
And
that's
she's
awesome.
hardcore, almost done with her workout when I get on.
I know I have to like frantically like wake up and then like I see her, I get the email that she's logged on. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, she's an early bird. I thought I was the crazy early bird. So that's super exciting. And I love that she's doing it because a lot of times, it's like,
Yeah. No,
we
it's
could-
Zoom is like the hardest thing to get people on, I feel like.
it's like the best thing ever. So to me, that's like the huge thing. So I just want to get people more engaged in that. And, I have a prospect who's hard set on February 1st and does not want to do it January. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. We'll see you February 1st. So
Awesome. Anybody else? I know, Melissa, we just started talking about this like a minute ago. I won't put you on the spot. It's awesome that you're here. It's awesome that you're considering. And I don't know if Karen is with children, but Karen, if you want to share, you're more than welcome. But anyways, I wanted to also say that, I think sometimes we can get in our heads about what we're doing. And I think that personal development really helps with this is remembering, oh, a loud baby. No problem, Karen. Remembering why we're doing this and that the purpose, first of all, we're not trying to be icky, salesy, sleazy. We're doing this because of what this has done for our lives. And we're doing this because so many people need this in their life. So remember that above all, your purpose and your passion and your love for what we do, that's going to shine through when you talk about this and the more you talk about this. And I know Laura and I always say, if you're having trouble, like if you feel like you're like vomiting words when you talk to people, don't type it, speak, do the voice memo. I know that's super scary, but hearing your voice and hearing what you love, people don't give a shit. Even if they're asking you about what all the ingredients are in Shakeology, they don't care about that. They care about what this has done for you. So I used to get really like, okay, well, let me like copy and paste all the ingredients of our shakes. I don't do that shit. Unless somebody has an allergy, I don't do that. I don't care. I don't really need to explain to you all of the nutrients in Shakeology. I know that it fills me up. It's delicious. It's totally changed my blood work. It's totally changed my husband's blood work. What else do I need to know? So I just share what my experience is. I don't know what all the ingredients are in Recover. I know that when I drink it, my ass is a lot less sore for the next workout than it is if I don't drink it. Beyond that, who cares? So don't get stuck in like so many details. Just talk about your appreciation for these things, what they've done for you and your heart. And that's what's going to come out. And that's why when I said that challenge about posting, don't talk about Beachbody. We don't need to sell Beachbody. Beachbody has its own marketing. Beachbody has its own, they don't need our help. We're selling ourselves. We're selling what we offer, what we bring to the table, what we do in our groups, what we, offer to people, our experience, our hearts, our purposes. That's why when you say, oh, there's so many Beachbody coaches, I don't care how many Beachbody coaches there are. I know how many people are actually working this business, and I know Laura and I put our heart and soul into what we do. So remember that when you're, presenting this opportunity to people. What do you bring to the table? What do you offer? What has this done for you? And just don't get stuck in the little minute details that don't really matter. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions? Any questions about Team Cup? Any questions about what we do, how we do it? I mean, so what Laura and I just talked about tonight too is everybody is split into teams of 5. So everybody will have their own team of 5. But what we're also going to do is have a message thread of all of our people that are working. So anybody who has any sort of goal from, talking to 5 people next month to Success Club 50, whatever your goal is, we're going to have a huge message thread as well, is in addition to what you have with your individual team, just so we can share our invites, share what we're doing, hype each other up, share our, when we ring the bell and talk to someone new or get a Success Club point or sign a new coach. So it'll be really fun. It'll be really encouraging. This is meant to build us up and take us outside of our comfort zones to accomplish some really cool shit, help people see more faces on Zoom and more people to get excited with. I mean, there's just nothing better than filling this community with other people who can benefit from it and other people who need it right now. So does anyone have any Team Cup questions or any questions about anything else?
I just noticed they're both on my right
Oh no.
because we were
all
thinking
right.
Sam and Corey were both gonna also go active, and they both kind of have had things going on. And they're on my left, both of them.
Just keep
That's
recruiting.
okay.
It's all right.
You got to keep recruiting. Always recruit.
Oh, I know. It's just,
I know. I know.
But they both, so even if they both go Emerald, that's amazing. That's going to count towards like,
I'm proud of them for even doing this.
yeah, and that'll count towards like your elite points if you want to
Oh.
get like team builder, team leader. I'm not saying you're going to go elite, which would be good, but the first steps to it.
No, I know. I just totally didn't even realize that. I was like, oh crap, we weren't even thinking Sarah was gonna go.
It's okay.
You never know what's going to happen,
You kind of just popped in and were like, okay, I'm ready to do this. And like, you're off and going. So don't ever count anyone out. Like,
Oh, I know. I just
who knows?
Look at poor Angelina. She put her husband on her left side and then signed every other coach that she ever signed up on her right. So she had 1 coach here and 7 coaches here. And her upline never told her.
oh,
Hmm.
that's rough. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you
Damn.
just you don't know.
You're supposed to like alternate. I don't get it. I mean, I sort of get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah, it depends what your goal is, but yeah, you want to balance them because that's how, like when you go for diamond, you need 4 on your right, 4 on your left. I did that opposite. This is left, this is right, but you get it. So you don't, if like, so she didn't really necessarily have that goal at first, so she didn't really know. But then when she was like, oh, I'd like to go diamond, then she was like, oh my God, like, why do I have everyone on this side?
Oh, that's rough.
Another benefit to signing with a coach who's actually working the business. That's just something that I say. Not all teams are the same. Not everybody's building the same. So it's better to have somebody who is working the business, right? That's what.
Yep. Oh, also, hopefully everyone saw, but I took time to make like this amazing February calendar. So if everyone's like, I don't know what to invite to, I don't know when team calls are, I don't know when this is, you can find the calendar. Hopefully, I'll figure out how to post it at the top.
Beautiful.
I loved it.
But we're gonna do team happy hour.
I was so excited when I saw the calendar.
Melissa can drink water.
I can drink Energize.
Okay. At 8:30 at night?
That's what I drank tonight.
Oh man. I can't even find the calendar now.
I drank it tonight.
All right. I gotta post it at the top.
Mark it as an announcement.
Yes, I will mark it as announcement.
And that's another thing too. We're gonna have power hours all the time for Team Cup. It's just like really like we always do these things anyways, but it's really going. It's like Team Cup is like times 10 of everything. It's just so exciting.
No,
That's
but
why if you're not somebody who's posting stories, start freaking posting them because you can invite to them every single day.
and for especially for newer coaches, we're gonna do a free group starting on Monday. So it's like one of the easiest things to invite to because there's no pressure. There's literally no pressure. You're not asking anyone for anything. You're like, do you want to join this free awesome group? Workouts, recipes, community fun. We'll probably do a giveaway. And that is also posted on the link for the calendar. We have the group posted in the comments. I just threw up a post tonight. I was like, hey, anyone interested in joining a free group? Workouts, recipes. People love free stuff, especially myself. So, so that's something, if you're new to inviting, that's an easy thing to invite to.
Was
Yeah.
it fit and free in February or something?
Yes, fit and free in February.
And it's really nice too if you're somebody who's used to inviting already. So if you're not used to inviting already, it's an awesome opportunity, as Laura said, to start inviting. Get your feet wet without too much skin in the game. And if you're somebody who's already inviting, it's a great way if somebody says, no, I can't right now. Hey, do you want to do this instead? If it's not in the budget right now, or you feel like you can't commit to something long-term, do you want to just check out our free group? And it's a great way for them to see what we do in our community. We'll open the Zoom link to them.
I had a
And-
list of people. I went back and I'm like, who has, said no in the past, wasn't ready in the past. I went back and just made a list. And then I'm the person, I like to write names down and then I just I can zip them out instead of just sit there and think, who will I invite? But yeah.
And I tucked you in. I can't remember what I was gonna say. I don't know. Oh, I can't remember. Something about free groups, but it's gone.
They built your business.
Yes, they did build my business. They did
I've heard
build
this
my
story
business.
before.
Yeah, you have. I know. Poor Laura has to hear all of my stuff over and over again.
No, you're fine.
That's it, guys. Anyone else have any questions? No. Oh, I'm gonna...
All right. If no questions, we'll wrap it up. Poor Melissa. Everyone's going to be on Zoom bright and early getting their workout in, so we don't want to keep you guys up too late. Megan's going to be there working.
Oh, let's do a picture first. Rachel, come back for a pic.
Oh.
She's trying to disappear. What?
She's sneaking away slowly. Just goes black.
Don't sneak away.
Disappears.
All right, let's do a boomerang, guys. Oh, there's Karen! Yay! Ah!
Tell us when to go. Don't just do it.
I did it. I got really excited.
Oh my God.
Okay, hang on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Anything happen? Wait, what are you doing? Are we still doing it? Oh my God, I heard dog pee.
There's no pee. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop recording.